This the End is directed by Edgar. Sorry?
It's called The World's End, not This the End, you stupid dummy.
It's called The World's End. To the World's End. The World's End is directed by Edgar Wright and stars Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Martin Freeman, Rosamund Pike, and Bronsan. It's the third and final film in the Cornetto trilogy, which are films directed by Edgar Wright, written by Wright and Simon Pegg, and also starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I love Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, two of the best comedies I've ever seen, especially Hot Fuzz. And I was really looking forward to The World's End. And let me point out something. If you don't like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, you probably won't like this film. However, if you love the first two films,
like me,
then you're gonna love The World's End.
Like me.
I loved this movie. It was hilarious, it was original, it was witty, it was fun, it was intense. It's just a fantastic movie. Basically, the plot is Simon Pegg's character and his friends get back together to conquer 12 pubs, with the last one being The World's End. Since they tried doing that 20 years earlier, they were unsuccessful. So now, when they go back to the town with the 12 pubs, they notice that the town's changing, and by changing, I mean changing. The movie is very well put together. The choreography and the fight scenes are fantastic. I was on the edge of my seat during the fights. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright's script is once again genius. You could tell that they have a lot of thought. You could tell that they put a lot of thought into these scripts, and they have a lot of fun writing these scripts as well. Shaun of the Dead was a montage to zombie films, while Hot Fuzz was a montage to the buddy cop flicks, while The World's End is a montage to like the 70s and 80s sci-fi horror flicks, and I love that about these three movies. They pay tribute to so many different genres of film. It's purely fantastic. Simon Pegg is excellent in this movie. His comedic scenes, his dramatic scenes, he's great. I really dig Simon Pegg. This is pretty funny. I think he should get an Oscar nomination for this. It's a funny thing because he's just so good in this movie. He's really good in this movie. Nick Frost is great too. The chemistry between Simon Pegg and Nick Frost is probably my favorite aspect of these movies. They have so much fun working together, and the chemistry in films are an important aspect in movies to me. Everybody else in the movie was very good. Rosamund Pike, Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman made me laugh a lot. Besides Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, I thought he was the funniest friend. I'm just saying, Martin Freeman was hilarious in this movie. Rosamund Pike was very attractive. She was good. And Bronsan, when you see Bronsan in the movie, you're gonna laugh. And everyone in this movie looks like they're having fun making it. Well, why wouldn't they? It's The World's End, for Christ's sakes. But I gotta say, it's really hard to decide if The World's End is my favorite comedy of the year over This the End. I don't know which one's my favorite. So I guess it's best to say that they're tied for my favorite comedy of the year. By the end of the year, I'll decide which one's my favorite. I really hope that Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost team up again to make another great comedy film because these guys work perfectly together. So overall, The World's End is hilarious, well-acted, well-directed, well-written conclusion to the epic Cornetto trilogy, one of the best films I've seen all year, and possibly my favorite comedy of the whole year. I'm giving The World's End, get ready guys, an A. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.